Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to do another video to just address another couple of few things, right? So the main thing I want to address was I saw someone make a video and was basically, trying to clown me and saying like, oh, that's what happened when you try to be somebody you're not. And when you try to pretend to be a person and you try to pretend to be tough and this and that, and you know replying to my story time when I said that I was playing a character. So I just wanted to kind of go into that a little bit and just explain something. Like, the character that I was playing and portraying was not an imaginary character. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't make this character up out my mind and try to pretend to be somebody that I wasn't. The character that I'm playing, and the reason I was able to play that character so well, was because that character used to be me. You understand? Like, I used to be that person. Like, I was a fighter. I grew up fighting every day. You understand? I grew up being toxic and ratchet and just was ready for whatever, whenever, didn't give a fuck, win, lose, or draw. Like, I was that girl for real. And that's why I played that character so well. Mind you, I'm 32 years old. For those of you that know, some of you know, some of you don't, I'm 32 years old. So the person that I was 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 13 years ago, when I was 16 to probably 24, that's the person that I am portraying now. And that's why I'm able to portray it so well, because it's not far from like my knowledge. Like, I know how to be what y'all want to see because I used to really be like that in real life. You get what I'm saying? By the time I was probably like, I would say 25, that's when I started, realizing that this is not a good person. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started healing. That's when I started reading books. That's when I started, listening to motivational tapes and kind of just becoming a better person. And I became a better person. And I am now a way better person than I was when I was in my 20s and in my teens. So me being on these shows is basically bringing me back to the person that I used to be, because I know that y'all will more rather enjoy her than the person that I am today. So don't get it twisted. Like, the shit that I did is not just imagine. Like, you can't fake heart. You can't fake courage. You can't fake being about that life and about that action. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has to really be in you. And this shit is in me. And it's suppressed now because I try to, I don't want to be that person anymore. But it's in me. So me not being scared of Tesehki and willing to fight her, it's not an imaginary character. This is like the inside the me, like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'll fight all you bitches. I never gave a fuck. Like, people that know me growing up and stuff, I was really about that life. Like, I can remember this one time when, back in the days we used to go to the park. So when I was in high school, we didn't have cell phones. Yes, y'all call me old, whatever. We didn't have cell phones like that. We had a little Nokia, little Snake. It wasn't all this Instagram, all that shit. You had a computer that sat in your house. So we used to go outside, for real. You know what I'm saying? In our neighborhood, everybody used to meet at the park. So we'll go to the park. Everybody just be at the park chilling, vibing, laughing, joking, playing, whatever. And I remember there was these two girls in my neighborhood, these two bully girls. And one name was Saji, one name was Jasmine. So I'm at the park, minding my business, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling with everybody. And one of the girls pulled my backpack down and then hit me. And mind you, it was no beef. We didn't, I ain't had no problem with them. Like, they were just bullies. So, I'm just a pretty girl, whatever. I wasn't even that pretty, but I was prettier than them, or, whatever the case may be. One of the girls pulled my back right down, boom, punched me in the head. And they laughing, bitch, just talking shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what did I do? So then all of my friends that was at the park was like, Aisha, that's my name. So that's what he said. Aisha, go home. Just go home. Just go home. Mind you, my house is like 5 minutes away. Everybody was telling me, like, just go home. Like, let it go. Like, they're way bigger than you. It's two of them. They're going to jump you. Like, just go home. And I remember saying, no, I'm not going home. And I'm going to fight. Because why would she do that? You get what I'm saying? They was like, please, Aisha, just go home. Everybody, all the boys was trying to tell me, like, try to walk me home. I said no. And I went back, put my book back down, and I told her, like, what's up? You feel me? Mind you, I was probably like 15, 16 at the time. And the girl, you know what I'm saying, they jumped me. They jumped me real bad. You know what I'm saying? My jaw was fucked up. I couldn't eat for a week. Like, it was bad. Police pulled up. That's what broke the fight up. The police came. Everybody scattered. I was still there, beat up. They tried to make me press charges and stuff. I was like, no. Because, back then, no snitching and all that type of shit. So I'm like, no, let it go. But I remember they wanted me to go home. They wanted me not to fight. They wanted me to, like, back down. And I remember saying no and having this courage and having this heart. And I was just like, I don't give a fuck. No, I'm not going to let nobody play with me. I'm not going to let nobody try me and think they could just do whatever to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's just one story. There's plenty more stories where I've been in situations that I should have just went the fuck home. And I didn't. Because I was just that crazy. Like, I really did not give a fuck. I really didn't give a fuck. I really didn't care. I really was about that life. I really was fighting. I really was an animal. Like, I was a friend that motherfuckers call when they was getting into some shit. They like, hey, Aisha, come pull up. These girls, they trying us, blah, blah, blah. We used to jump them. They used to come back and jump us. We used to be big fights at the park or wherever, after school, in school. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I remember pulling up the bitches' houses. They mommies came outside with a gun, tell your daughter come outside. Like, bitch, I was the one on the bitch lawn. Like, tell your daughter come outside. Like, me trolling and me being able to come on here and read people, that's because I used to do that in real life. So it's easy for me to read a bitch. It's easy for me to, you know what I'm saying, joke on a bitch and troll a bitch because I know what to say because this is something that I used to do. Me fighting anybody and not being scared of anybody and telling everybody to line it the fuck up, that's not how I am anymore, but that is a person that I used to be. So I just want to make this video to make it very clear that the character that I was playing is not a character that I made up. This is a character that I used to be. And now, in my 32 years old, I don't want to be that character anymore. I've been stopped being that character. I've been changed my life and changed my perspective and changed my mindset. So going on the show, I had to get back to that person. Like, what would Aisha do? You know what I'm saying? Bitch, if y'all would have knew Aisha, y'all wouldn't give a fuck about Donna Body. Y'all would be like, bitch, Aisha don't give a fuck. That whole, like, she don't give a fuck. And yeah, I'm not Aisha anymore. Well, I'm still Aisha. That's still my name, technically. But what I'm trying to say is, for people that think that I imagined this character or I was being somebody that I'm not, I was being somebody that I was. That's what it was. I'm not being somebody that I'm not. You get what I'm saying? I was just being somebody that I was and that I no longer wish to be. People change, people grow, people are different people. This is 10 years ago. I'm 32. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to argue with nobody. I want to live my life peaceful and drama free. And reality TV brings me back to Aisha. Okay? I don't want to be Aisha no more. Alright? So yeah, DTB, disturbing these bitches. Because that's what I want to do. I want to disturb bitches because of my looks. I want to just walk in a room and bitches is just mad. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm cute. But all that fighting shit, I'll leave that for Aisha.